Is going on between all the events going on here on the Central Coast and across California. We have active fires burning and still some Santa Ana winds expected to blow into tomorrow. Webcams at KSBY.com. Why not check out beach conditions before you head out? KSBY.com has these free cameras for you and the Surfline forecast, again, available all the time. Weather headlines: still warm on Saturday. Temperatures very similar to today, maybe just a degree or two cooler. Now, the air is also really, really dry, but the local winds gusty at times in a few spots, but generally light. That's one of the reasons we don't have red flag warnings going on locally. The air is certainly dry enough. We're close to being warm enough, but the pace of the wind, not a big concern. Cooling Sunday and Monday, some marine layer will get going again and into Tuesday as well, but most of next week is going to continue to be pretty mild. No really good signs of rain in the forecast. By the way, just wanted to show you the 101 is packed and slow both directions, north and southbound. We talked about some of the numbers here. A lot of mid and upper 80s around the Central Coast today. Santa Ynez 86, 82 in Lompoc. If you want to take a longer gander at that graphic, it's on my social media. Or if you have a great picture, I want to see it. Wesley Frames' view of last night's sunset. Can't wait to see tonight's. We do have some high clouds and haze, and that typically does produce some pretty nice sunset pictures. Let's take a look at some of the numbers. Currently, we're sitting in the 70s in much of the area for the Central Coast. It is warmer on the South Coast, Santa Ynez Valley into the low 80s, and low 80s right now in Paso Robles. The winds, as I indicated, there's a bit of a breeze in San Luis, but generally the winds are light, and they're onshore right now, but the dew points have not actually risen that much. Here's what happens as we get into tomorrow. Some local offshore winds up to 20 miles per hour in spots out by Morro Bay in the North Coast and a little bit here off the 166. We're still watching that Ventura and LA County area because of the active fires, but the gust potential isn't 50, it's more like 30. As we get into Sunday, the wind flow's pretty light. Now, by later Sunday, it's strongly onshore, setting up a cooler Sunday and Monday. We still have the fire weather warning, the red flag warning for the combination of dry air and warm air and pace. So out of the northeast, that flow, that Santa Ana is still there. Hourly forecast for Paso Robles looks like this, back up into the mid to upper 80s, and many, many more hourly forecasts just like that available on my KSBY app, and it works everywhere, not just locally, everywhere around the United States. 85 Santa Maria, 86 San Luis, 83 Santa Barbara, 87 in Paso Robles. Overnight lows in the deep interior. The air is so dry, we're going to drop into the 30s and low 40s, and that actually includes the Santa Ynez Valley as well. In the 5 cities, again, plenty of sunshine again tomorrow, 70s at the beaches. Don't have to go far away from the beach, and the temperatures will rise quickly. There will be a thin, cooler layer of air, not clouds, but just cooler layer. It'll hug the beaches, but again, you drive a little inland, and you'll run into 80s really, really quick. 5-day forecast looks like this. Stays on the warmer side. Again, some marine influence does come in on Monday and Tuesday, but we warm a little bit after that. San Luis Obispo County, a place like Paso Robles, 80s through the entire 5-day, and San Luis Obispo backs off a bit into the middle 70s to start next week. Richard, Karina, back to you.